guys, any health concerns? Do you see any health concerns with any of us?
I'm just focused on you for a moment. I don't feel anything dire, so
Great. Good.
I'm
Yeah.
not a doctor, so I
Yeah.
don't diagnose, but I can sort of check out your chakra system and see where the imbalances might be, to see where your physical body might be speaking to you, wanting attention. I keep getting your shoulder, your right shoulder.
Oh yeah.
It is that. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
I was just saying to Christopher yesterday, holding the baby is hurting my
Oh,
shoulder.
yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
But we want to be mindful as well that, we have this wonderful chakra system where the life force energy flows through the crown and down through our body and out our feet into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And thus we are grounded, right? And
Mm-hmm.
there's also a secondary flow that I've been taught exists, and it is energy, life force energy that comes in through the left, and it comes in and we express it in action through the right.
Mm-hmm.
When we are doing a lot for others or overextending ourselves for others, we
Mm-hmm.
create an imbalance. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm sensing. See, I'm getting in both shoulders, actually. The left shoulder isn't bad,
Yeah.
but it's starting to twinge a little bit. And that
Yeah.
is indicative of someone who is doing so much for everyone else and not doing enough for self. And at the same time, sort of putting your hand up saying, no, don't help me. I'm okay. I don't ask for help.
Yeah.
I don't accept help. Right? Does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah.
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 So what this is calling for is to balance out the give and take in your life. And when you do that, the physical body will not have a reason to offer up that symptom any longer. And so everything gets soothed and it dissipates. But try and do get that balance going, and try and fit yourself into that busy schedule. I know with 2 children, it seems a little daunting,
Yeah.
but it's not impossible. And so
Yeah.
treat yourself once in a while and
Yeah.
just do some me things and breathe and
Yeah.
regenerate and rejuvenate and refresh and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I feel mostly around you. I'm just tuning into Christopher's energy. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have his permission, but
Yeah.
I'll try. And I know he's there, so I just get this real lower back twinge with him. It isn't dire where he has to run to the doctor or go to the chiropractor or anything. It's just that annoying every once in a while.
Yeah.
It just hits. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. This is all, see, now that's interesting too. I just, they're sort of loading me up here. Not that he's got a lot wrong. That there's different areas, sporadic areas where, actually what I want to say is a chiropractor visit might do him some good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because, there might be a misalignment in the lower back that is impacting everything above it.
Oh, okay.
I'm also feeling in between the shoulder blades. I'm also feeling, his right shoulder, but it's not his shoulder. It's kind of like down a little bit, upper back. So, and headaches. Why is he getting headaches?
He's had headaches too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs some me time too. You guys need to decompress. Gone through so much in such a short time. The headaches, and he's probably going to groan and roll his eyes when I say this, but he tends to overthink things and overanalyze things, and even dissect things, and he does it ad nauseum. And he's
a Virgo, so
well, hello, I'm a Virgo too.
Yes.
And he has to make the absolute right, perfect decision at all times. And it's helpful to remind him that there are no mistakes.
Yeah.
There's just choices, and some choices are really good, and some are better, and some are the best. And so you just have to get in that groove and allow things to be the way they are. His
Yeah.
situation, his mindset is more of, well, I think this is what I should do.
Mm-hmm.
But then he tries to anticipate how that could be negatively impacted.
Yeah.
And then he spins his wheels, and then he stops making the decision. And the thing is that he needs to understand that you're making the decision with all the information you have in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's the
Yeah.
best you can do.
Yeah.
So as long as you're doing that, there's room to tweak down the road, but you don't have to wait for absolute certainty, because
Mm-hmm.
that typically doesn't come.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and so he tends to get into this cycling thing where he's overthinking everything, and that's what's causing the headaches. It's like I see his crown and it's just like all busy. You
Yeah.
know how when you move and you pull your TV out from the wall and all the cords are all tangled up, and for the life of
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how that happens because nothing ever moves, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I see the mind when someone is an overthinker. It's all tangled and twisted and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
but other than
That's
that,
good.
he's fine. He's
Mm-hmm.
fine.
Good. Good.
I want